welcome to the Scratch Quiz. Today is day 1 of learning math from scratch, and today we'll be learning numbers taught by Elder Numo, the guardian of numbers. So before learning about numbers, he told me to gaze upon the history of numbers and how it started. So numbers originated from the farming era where people used to breed or have different type of animals like goats, cows, and many other stuff. So to keep track of these so many animals, they used to mark them. For example, let's say there was a goat called Henry and another goat called Race. So these two goats, they used to mark Henry as one goat with one single strike and Race as two single strike, and so on. Well, but wait, there was a problem. You can't go on and adding the strike. So instead of using strike, they use the words or the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how number originated. That's how it started. But I thought that's it. Number were just 1, 2, 3, 4, which we can see, which we can feel. But I was wrong. These numbers are just natural numbers. Those numbers that are seen in the nature and you can count them like 1, 2, 3, 4 as always. You can see them, you can feel them, and you can count them. Just like 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apple, 4 apple. But master told me I was wrong. They were the concept of like 0 and negative. I was like, what? So he told me not one in natural number which had 1, 2, 3, 4, but there were other things where it included 0, it included negative, it included being divided and not divided, which had infinity and which had not. So that was natural number, whole number, integer number, and rational number and irrational number. So let me simplify what Elder Numo taught me. So at first, as I have already said, natural number, they are seen in the nature, you can see them, they are physical and start with 1 and it goes on forever like infinity. But there were other stuff like whole number. It is same as natural number, but now the concept of 0 came. I asked him why 0, why does it matter? He told me 0 is very important. So let me ask you all. So 0, what does it mean? For me, I thought it meant nothing, as 0 doesn't have any value. But I was wrong. 0 does has value. 0 has value when it is mixed with other. For example, 10 and 100. If 0 doesn't have any value, why does 10 and 100 have value? 10 and 100 would be same. That's how I learned 0 to have value, and whole number is just natural number but 0 added to it. Then came the integers. Integers is also same, but it is natural number plus whole number plus negative numbers. Negative, when you think about it, it isn't found in nature just like whole number. It is not something we count. So how did it even count as number? But I was wrong. I thought nothing means it was not there and it was nothingness, just like 0. But nothing just means opposite of positive. For example, 1 apple. If I ate the apple, it doesn't mean there were no apple at all, but that just means there was an apple. So it is used in math, accounting and stuff to represent depth, to represent many stuff. It is just opposite of positive. For example, temperature. Here, let's see. You have a temperature thermometer where middle is a 0, and if we go to the right, it becomes positive and go on 10, 20. in right, and if you go to the left, it is -10, -20, and so on. So let's say we go to a very cold place and it shows -10 degree or -20 degree. Does that mean temperature doesn't exist in that place? No, it just means it is opposite of 10 and it is opposite of 20. It is cold. So 0 and our negative is just a tool to represent the world. Just like that, number is used to represent our world. Minus is used to represent the opposite of positive, to represent extreme end, and 0 is used to give value, is used to give value to nothingness and give value to others. So then come the concept rational and irrational. One sounds like angel, other sounds like a mad devil, but honestly they are very simple. Every number that can be divided or fractionalized is called a rational number, and every number that cannot be rationalized or divided are called irrational. For example, 2.3, 4.3, or even 2, 4, 6. These all can be fractionalized or divided or can be taken apart. They are not infinite. They are something. They have a limit. But irrational, they are like something limitless or something illogical that cannot be fractionalized. For example, pi, which have lot of numbers and cannot be really fractionized. So yeah, these are the types of numbers: natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational, and irrational. If you need to understand more, I can teach you this. At first, you can see this circle as an example. At first, we have natural numbers. You start with 1, 2, 3, and so on. Whole number is just natural number but added with 0. And irrational number is a number with whole number and natural number but added with negative number. Rational and irrational are all of these, but that which can be fractionalized or not. So in simple summary, numbers are something that is used to represent our world, something we see or something we cannot express, something at the deep end, and something we can really feel or something we can't. So that's it. Our learning of numbers has concluded, and I will be posting our visual learning session of these numbers. At each and every point, I will be making a video of a visual one where you can understand understand math better, but that will be late than this video because it needs editing. I hope you will like that, and I hope you like this video too. I myself cannot really explain topics more clearly than other teachers. I'm just a learner, and I'm sorry if I make any mistakes on the way, as I'm also learning with you. Bye bye, and tomorrow I will be posting about other stuff that is on the list. I think it is going to be multiplication, division, and addition. Bye bye, and see you in next video adventure.